Hey, we wanted to get on here and shoot this video about chiropractic and kids and how the chiropractic can benefit certain things in children and how that impacts the parents. So what we want to do today is focus on two different things specific to the newborn. And the first one is feeding issues, and the second is reflux, spitting up a lot after eating. So chiropractic care from newborns all the way into adulthood is fantastic. It helps with a lot of different things and allows your body to function the way it should. So the first thing that we'll talk about is the feeding issues. So a lot of newborns, they have trouble feeding, whether that's breastfed or bottle fed. So I mean, that's a problem because that's how they get nutrients. That's how they get their growth. I mean, they have to be able to grow, and so they do that through either breast milk or formula. So what we look for with that specifically is the first two vertebrae in the neck. So it's right beneath your skull. And so why these are so important is because it is greatly affected while the newborn, the baby, is in the womb, as well as during birth. It can be traumatic sometimes for them because the way that they're being pulled on their head can really put a crank in their neck. As well as being in the womb, it's not really a position that we're should be in a long time, if your neck's like this. So very important, especially when looking at feeding issues, because if the baby can't turn their head because it's, we're stuck moving that way, then he's not going to feed, he or she is not going to feed, and then they become fussy and don't want to eat further because they can't move that way. So, and that is with breastfed or bottle fed babies. So that's what we do. We look for motion in there, and if one is not moving correctly, then we have to correct it. And all it is just a slight pressure in the area of tension, the area that it's not moving, and just hold it there. There's no twisting or popping or cracking or anything like that. It's very gentle, very safe. There's nothing that we would do that would harm a newborn. The next thing is reflux. And that's spitting up constantly, kind of on a regular basis after feeding. And we still look at the first two vertebrae because that's so crucial to newborns, and as well as the thoracic spine and even the lumbar spine, which is the low back and mid back. So those nerves travel to the stomach and the esophagus and everything, and so that can put a hinder on keeping things in the stomach. So that's another crucial point to look at, because it's going to help baby not only eat correctly but keep things down to be able to digest and to grow and to function and thrive. And that's what we're about. We want to see kids that are healthy. We want to see kids that are thriving. And when that doesn't occur, we have to look at why. Why are they not achieving those things? And so chiropractic, I think, has a great impact on that. It allows the baby, the newborn, and children, all the way into adults, it allows their bodies to function the way that it should. And so when that happens, we get to do things that, that should occur on a normal basis. And so that is very important, that the neck and the mid-back and even the low back to some extent with that, with feeding issues and reflux. A word of caution with this is you want to find somebody who you're comfortable with. That is number one, as well as experience. You want to find somebody who is experienced with seeing newborns and kids, and the reason being is because they're different than adults. Their structure is different. They like to move around a lot, and so you have to be able to adapt with that. And when a doctor is confident in treating newborns and kids, then it puts a little more ease on the parents, and we don't want to put any more added stress on parents. It is of great importance to find somebody who is experienced in that, because they're going to know what to look for, and you're going to feel confident in what they can provide for your child. So at the end of the day, it's all about helping our kids be healthier and happier, and that creates a healthy and happy environment in the home too. And that's what we're about. We're about getting to the cause of things and correcting them, and that's what we do here. So we love seeing kids, and love to see them thrive and just be happy. So if you have any questions about either these topics or a different topic that can help with kids getting chiropractic care, feel free to message me, text me, call me, whatever form you want to use. But don't hesitate, because we want your kids to be healthy. So thanks for watching this.